Okay, hello you beautiful people, welcome back. This is going to be a bit of a different update about Litecoin because in this video I'm not really going to talk about the short-term price action and see what might be the next likely move. Just know this, I think it is still a little bit too soon to be completely optimistic. Now, with that aside, in this update we want to talk about the long-term structures in LTC and see, is there a possibility for us to reach to about maybe somewhere around the prior all-time high in here about, let's say, $410 and maybe go quite a bit higher? Who knows, maybe if we are lucky, somewhere around 5 to 550. So this requires talking about the mid to long-term structures, and we are going to do in this update a complete Elliott Waves analysis. And specifically, we are going to talk about what is going on right in here in this area, and is the bottom already in, or maybe we are extremely close to reach to our final low. So are you ready? Let's dive in and see what is going on. First things first, you see, in a lot of altcoins back in the 2021 bull run, we had a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-wave impulsive structure to the upside, followed by right now a correction down, maybe an ABC, maybe a WXY. In some cases, like for example in Quant's case, we are having a god-awful terrible consolidation pattern in form of a triangle structure. The point is, in the 2021 bull run, we had a beautiful 5-wave on the upside. Now, in some very rare few altcoins, as opposed to a 5-wave up, we just got a 3-wave movement in form of an ABC zigzag. And the story in Litecoin is actually a little bit different because we don't really have definitely a 5-wave on the upside. We also, in my view, do not have an ABC, and instead we are probably having a WXY in form of maybe a flat and a zigzag, or maybe even a double zigzag, doesn't really matter. This is our first ABC on the upside right in here into wave W, followed by a correction in form of a triangle into wave X, and then we are having yet another move up in this bull run back in 2017, 2018 into our wave Y in form of yet another ABC zigzag, as you can see with all the subwaves. Now, from this point, the height of our 2017 bull run, about, let's say, $370 to about the recent price action, I believe most likely we are having a correction structure. And notice that I didn't really say from the height of our 2021 bull run we are having a correction. That's actually because I don't honestly believe that, and I believe most likely this whole situation right in here is a corrective movement in LTC. Now, in terms of the shape of it, so far, first things first, if I just hide everything so you can see the candles better, there we go. As you can see, have we taken the lowest low in here yet, about $40 area? The answer is no. We did get very close to it, but we haven't taken it yet. So I'm guessing you may have an argument to be made for this situation to be maybe a WXY in form of a flat and a zigzag, maybe even a double zigzag. However, right now, for two reasons, I'm not going to count this as my primary scenario. I mean, do not get me wrong, in terms of the subwaves, I don't really have a whole lot of doubts about having ABCs in here. However, on a higher degree, no, I think we should come up with some different counts for two important reasons. Number one, I don't really believe that we are having in here a bit of a bullish structure on the upside, followed by a correction down, suggesting from here we are going to get a very strong bounce back. We are going to get a bounce, but probably not from the current point, and odds are we are going to go a bit lower in order to take the lowest low. Reason number two, you see, let's just go around this area. Whether you are having a WXY in form of a flat and a zigzag, or maybe even a double zigzag, one way or the other, we argue in terms of Elliott waves, if we want to go 100% according to the rules, that for our wave X, we shouldn't really go and take this initial hike right in here. Specifically for a double zigzag, we shouldn't do it. Why? Because the whole point of a double zigzag is to just bring the price lower and lower in a relatively strong manner. But what we are seeing in LTC is really none of those. I mean, sure, in this low we did get to about $40, but when you compare it to what we had in here, which the lowest low in here is about $21, no, this phase didn't really do a whole lot in order to like pull us all the way back down to these levels, maybe about $4 to $10 area. So I don't really believe that from this point forward, this is going to be a WXY, whether a flat and a zigzag, or maybe a double zigzag. So the question is, what is going on now with this area? First things first, I need you to ignore this part of the price action for a moment and just pay attention to what's happening from here to about the highs. As you can see, we are having, if I just zoom in a bit more, ABC down followed by an ABC on the upside. And whenever you're having ABC down then ABC up, this is actually the basics and the foundation for two different scenarios. Scenario number one suggests you are having an ABC in form of an expanded flat, which looks like this. This is our initial move down into a correction for B, which in it we are going to take this high by like a very small margin, and then we are going to get a good move down into our C leg, which in it, in case of an expanded flat, we're going to take the low of our wave A. What if we are not going to take it, and for example, wave C is going to end here? Fair enough, at that point, this pattern is just called an ABC running flat, no problem at all. Now, in terms of the sub waves, again, pay attention, ABC down into A, ABC up into B, so far so good, and then a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave down into C. Now with that in mind, let's go on the live chart and see what is going on. Okay, so question, have we taken this low right in here about $22.50 yet? Answer, nope, not really, we're not even close. So let's entertain the idea of, in this case at least, an ABC in form of a running flat, and this can be again ABC down, ABC up, no problem at all. But what is going on in here? Now I'm gonna say, no, this isn't really an ABC zigzag. Instead, maybe, sure, this is a 5 wave, but now on a higher degree into a 1, correction for 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave down into wave 3, correction for 4, who knows, maybe in form of a triangle or maybe even a WXY structure. I'm gonna say probably a WXY, and then we are having right now yet another move down into wave 5, starting from this point right in here. Now, if this is the case, well, okay, I need you to actually ignore this massive shadow right in here, because honestly, I don't really believe that this is just part of the price action. No, this was some bizarre events that seriously messed up the chart, but honestly, if you don't count it, you can actually see the structures quite clearly. Meaning, this can be, I think, excuse me, let's zoom in more and see between these two highs, which one is the highest high? The highest high in here, as you can see in LTC, it's roughly around $135.8. How about this one? This one is about $134. So the highest high, definitely this one, and you could argue this is 1, this is 2, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave down into wave 3, correction for 4, another move down into wave 5, suggesting our move down is going to continue a little bit more in Litecoin in order to most likely, I would argue, take at least this low right in here about $40.50 and maybe go like just a little bit lower. But pay attention, I said just a little bit lower. Odds are, if we are having in the long term in this whole situation on a higher degree, an A, B, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave down into C in form of a running flat structure, we are actually quite close to our final low. So if you are considering Litecoin as a mid to long-term investment, I would argue, yeah, probably around the current point, you should start buying the dip. And yet at the same time, you should also consider some more downward price action. So please have some dry powder aside in case we end up in LTC going lower and lower, which structures right now at least suggest we are going to do so. Now, how about some other structures? Actually, you know what? Let's just wait a minute. Before that, we said we are having a WXY on the upside in form of a flat and a zigzag, or maybe a double zigzag. So what is going to happen in this area? I'm going to say probably the next move up in LTC that we are going to get. Also, it's not going to be a 5 wave, and instead, minimum, it can be just an A, B, C in form of a zigzag structure. And I do not believe that all of this move is going to happen in this cycle. No, I'm thinking we are probably going to get this move up into A as our next bull run. This could be a correction down for the next bear market. This can be our next bull run. So your focus in Litecoin just should be on this move on the upside into our A leg, which in it, yeah, I do actually see Litecoin going up and taking the all-time high in here about, let's say, $410, and maybe if we are lucky, we're gonna go a little bit higher, somewhere around 450 to 500, and at that point we are going to have a move of around, percentage wise, there we go, as you can see, 1200%, which is absolutely amazing. Now, how about the second scenario? Well, that one also suggests we are, believe it or not, much more closer to reaching to our final low, and maybe even from the current point we are going to get a bounce. But I do have a bit of doubts about that scenario. Why? Because again, you're having in here ABC down followed by an ABC up also in this scenario. And this is actually the foundation for a triangular structure this time. And A, B, C, D, E. And for our subwaves, you know what? We're going to have basically ABCs for every single wave. There we go. ABC down into C, ABC up into D. And this is our final move on the downside into our E leg. And by the way, sometimes for our second leg, for wave B right in here, we are allowed to go just a little bit higher and take this height slightly and then complete our correction C, D, E leg. So with that in mind, now let's go on the live chart and see what is going on right in here. So you see, now I'm gonna say in Litecoin, the bottom is already in and we are not going to go down and take this low about $40.50. If we don't want to do that, okay, at that point, okay, fair, maybe we are having ABC into A, ABC into B. This thing, okay, now it's going to be according to this count and ABC zigzag down to about this point into our C leg, ABC up into wave D, and this is our final ABC on the downside into our E leg, suggesting, you know what, maybe the bottom is already in, and maybe we are going to start going up, hopefully soon in Litecoin, and get at least our initial move on the upside in form of, you know what, a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but then we are going to get a correction down, and this could be, I guess, a beautiful buying opportunity in hope that we get another great move up, and in it, we take the all-time high about $410 and go hopefully much higher. So in Litecoin, as you can see, we can consider two different counts, at least right now, and my primary scenario, it's going to be that ABC in form of a running flatter structure, suggesting, yeah, in LTC, in like very short time, we're just gonna go a bit lower and take the lowest low in this region, about $40.50, maybe go a bit lower, and then hopefully we are going to hit our final low. Now, in terms of the target, I told you I'm considering somewhere around maybe $450 to $500 in Litecoin, which translates to roughly around a 1200% move on the upside. And here's a very important point. Personally, I'm not going to invest a whole lot in Litecoin for two important reasons. Number one, Litecoin actually moves very slowly to the upside, and honestly, I have some other projects that are actually quite a bit lighter than LTC. Reason number two, you see, when it comes to fundamentals, I actually do have some serious doubts about Litecoin. For example, do you remember maybe like, I think it was about 7 months ago that the founder of Litecoin came out and said, yeah, you know what, if I was putting every single dollar that I had in BTC as opposed to Litecoin, I probably would have made a whole lot of money. So you're probably better off buying Bitcoin. Well, you see, when the founder of a project is telling you this, that means you are having some major problems. But if you have done your due diligence about Litecoin and you believe in this project, then okay, I think when it comes to structures on the live chart and specifically my field of works, Elliott Waves, okay, these do actually suggest that we are going to hopefully get in the mid to long term another great bull run, and hopefully we are going to get about $400. Now, if you are looking for some more maybe downsides about this scenario, I think you should probably pay attention to what is going on in terms of Litecoin's market cap, because where are we right now? I think we were around here. There we go. At the moment, with the price of $44 in LTC, we are standing at rank 25th with the market cap of around $3.4 billion. And pay attention with the circulating supply of about 77.5 million token. Now, why is this important? Because, well, in the last couple of years, unfortunately, we got a bit of token dilution. We had a good increase in circulating supply, which isn't really ideal. This is going to make the token very heavy in its moves. Now, how much token dilution did we get in the last basically 5 years? Well, let's check out the top of the previous bull run back in 2021. Okay, there we go. So as you can see, in the second week of the May of 2021, we were standing at rank number 10 with the price of $390 and the market cap of roughly around 25.5 million with the circulating supply of about 66.5 million tokens. So essentially, I think we got about a 12% token dilution, which is really not ideal. And I know some of you guys are going to say, well, okay, at the same time, in the last 5 years, in terms of the whole money supply, we also got an increase, right? Yeah, you know what? You're absolutely correct. And in order to show you how much, let's just use M2 as a proxy. I'm not going to say like this is the proper way to do it, but again, we're just going to use this as a proxy to have an idea of how much the total supply actually increased. And back in 2021, specifically in May, we were in here about $20.5 trillion. How about right now? We are around, as you can see, 22.7 trillion dollars. So we got about a 10% increase in here, but in Litecoin we got about a 20% increase. So once again, it seems like that Litecoin actually got diluted faster than the dollar, but the difference between these two is roughly around 10-11%. So you know what, it's not really that much, and you could argue in Litecoin we do have the potential to once again take the all-time high and go to about 450. For these reasons, personally, I want to buy some other projects, specifically QNT comes to mind, which I have done a very thorough deep dive in it, and I do understand that QNT is a great project and it does have a much brighter future than a lot of other altcoins. So right now I'm investing in QNT, also ICP, and well, you know it, a whole lot also on ZBEC. And Litecoin, honestly, it's not really on top of my list. But again, if you are a believer in this project, I do think in terms of technicals, we do have the setup for a beautiful bull run, hopefully in the next year and a half. And I hope I explained everything well and you understood what is going on in Litecoin's chart. And until the next update, I hope you have a wonderful time. Goodbye.